Hi, it's Taylor here. Welcome to The Buzz, and we have a special guest. We have Numa Saisalan. He's the president of the Florida Theater. And we know in Jacksonville, the Florida Theater has great historical backgrounds. So can you tell us a little bit about the history?
I sure can. The theater itself was built in 1927. It was privately owned until 1980 when the Cultural Council of Greater Jacksonville bought the building. And they raised the money to renovate it and bring it back to life, and reopened in October of 1983 as a nonprofit performing arts center. So it's been operated as a nonprofit performing arts center ever since. They sold the building to the city in 1987, so the city of Jacksonville actually owns the building since then. And concurrently, in 1987, they created the Florida Theater Performing Arts Center Incorporated, which is the nonprofit corporation that I work for.
Okay.
And we are the entity that programs and manages the building on behalf of the city.
Well, that's some extensive history, and I'm sure Jacksonville is great that you guys have been around for so long and that you're doing so much in the city. Speaking of which, can you tell us a little bit about the events that are coming up, or what's happening with the Florida Theater right now?
Sure. So we have a full schedule of events, 12 months of the year. Last year, we did 178 shows.
Wow.
with an annual attendance of 173,000 people. It was our best annual attendance in 18 years, and that was enough to make us the top 50th most attended theater in the world.
Wow.
Attendance is tracked by a trade journal named Pollstar, and in their year-end chart in 2015, we were number 50. So we're the 50th most attended theater in the world, which we're very proud of. This year, we have another full slate of events. We book shows all the time. So we're not on a September to May calendar where, you know, we send out our brochure and then that's the 50 shows we're doing. We book shows all the time. So every Monday, we announce new shows by email. And every week we put new shows on sale. So we'll probably do 150 to 200 shows this year. Jacksonville is the beneficiary of that in a number of ways. Last year, 50% of our attendance came from Duval County, but 50% came from outside the county.
Okay.
So we drew a significant amount of attendance from the 5-county area, from southern Georgia, and from outside of that immediate area as well. 48 of the 50 United States were represented in our attendance last year.
Wow.
As well as Switzerland, Japan, the Caribbean, England. So people actually come to Jacksonville from points far and wide for our shows.
Well, that's so amazing. People from all over the world.
Literally all over the world. And we reap the economic benefit of that. Last year, $11.8 million of economic benefit was generated in Jacksonville because of our shows. And that supported over 300 full-time jobs.
Wow, that's amazing that you're not only putting on a spectacular show, but you're helping the city of Jacksonville with income and revenue.
Yes. So we're enhancing quality of life as well as generating tax revenue and jobs that support other jobs and make Jacksonville itself a more viable place to live and work.
That's great. So can you tell us what's one show that's coming up in the next month that you're super excited about?
I'm super excited about Ben Folds, who is next week.
Okay.
Piano player, youngish for our roster, even though he's about 40, give or take, but a super musician who has played in a number of styles, and I'm really excited to see what he's doing.
Oh, that's amazing. I actually love pianists myself, and maybe I'll see you there.
Great.
Is there anything else that you like to share with our viewers today? How can they get tickets? How can they get in contact with the Florida Theater?
Well, that's very easy. FloridaTheater.com, theater spelled with an R-E, so FloridaTheater.com, one word. And our phone number is 904, of course, 355-ARTS, which is 355-2787. And you can call up, we'll send you a free brochure, we'll happily sell you tickets, and we've got a great box office staff with real live human beings who actually work in our office, not in some other place in the country or the world. And they'll be happy to spend as much time on the phone as we need to help you pick out the best show for you and the best seats for that show.
Well, thank you, Numa, for coming on to our show today, and be sure to check out the Florida Theater. People come in from all over the world, and it's something that you are not going to want to miss.